Yep, have a nice death. Hi, can you fit the screen, please? There we go. Alright, have a nice death. Um... How about that? I think we're ready to go. Whoa! Matt, thanks so much for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Hot. Keep at it, brother. Gotta bounce it. Hey, man, I appreciate you checking in. It's good to see you. Good luck with editing the photos, and thanks again for those gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I forgot this was a Gearbox game. Well, Gearbox published. Look at all that paperwork. Oh, Matt, thanks so much for gifting sub to GameDuel. I really, really appreciate that. Alright, go edit those photos. You can't just make it up as you go along, you know. We have a well-established procedure. What you have to do is... Why, it's the CEO himself. Excellent timing, sir. I love how I'm drinking coffee. All hell's broken loose. Brad has decided to let all the souls in without proper inspection. All of our departments are overwhelmed, as am I. Try to argue with your associate Sorrows, please. Welcome back, Mr. CEO, and have a nice death. Oh. Patrick. Patrick, the receptionist. Patrick Thuggins was the victim of a terrible prank at the company he worked at while he was alive. Blind as a bat, someone stole his glasses for a laugh, and poor old Patrick unwittingly overcooked his favorite dish at the company restaurant. He remembered to pierce the lid with a fork, but accidentally heated it in the nuclear reactor instead of the microwave. Oh, he has a knife in his head. The scythe. Anywhere death goes, the scythe follows. The two are inseparable. It is the physical incarnation of death's supreme power, and death alone can wield it. This legendary weapon can cut through time, space, and the elements. Legend has it, this scythe gives off the most awful noxious gases and can summon lightning and even make a nice cup of black coffee from Kopi Luwak beans. Kopi Luwak beans? I don't know how to pronounce that. All at the snap of a skeletal finger. The cloak. Since the beginning and for some timelines the end. I like how they have to specify that. In some timelines the end. Death has worn a black hooded robe, also known as the mantle in some parts of the world. But as the saying goes, the clothes do not maketh the man, since most men don't go around with scythes harvesting others' souls. You're not wrong. The cloak has the ability to turn into just about anything, although it definitely has a preference for destructive weapons and becoming invisible. The Pit Book. The company's codex, its heart and soul. Funeral weapons? That's the section of the manual. The codex has gone by many names: the Book of Doors, the Book of the Void, and the Tale of the Final Passage. It is a remarkable work that contains answers to all of the universe's unfathomable questions, on condition that the subject holds a certain degree of interest for the book. It contains everything you need to know about occultism, magical disciples, and the flavor of dog treats. Okay. It's not a particularly serious book, which is why it's not surprising to see the following on its inside cover: the top 100 stupidest deaths, or anyone who reads this will die soon. No, seriously. Oh, I see, okay. Places. Death Incorporated. For a long, long time, Death worked alone with no place to call home. Back then, he didn't even keep a log to track his victims. It was a time of adventure where the line between passion and professionalism was quite thinly drawn. All this changed when Death met Jacob, and they realized they needed somewhere to house his colossal forge. Then they had to delegate to a handful of spectral staff to using the cloak's power. The company first began to take shape in the crypt of an abandoned cathedral somewhere in Europe. Nice. So that's what we have unlocked so far. Oh, is that how many people have died today? Or maybe just in general? Okay. Ooh. Harriet. Hey, boss. So, ready to get the Death Inc. house in order? Just don't go sprinting anything right at the start, eh? Ready for the warm-up? I want to hear those bones cracking. Chop, chop. What is he, our producer or something? Press A to jump on the ledge. Excellent, boss. Oh, I see. Okay. Personally, I'm going to do a little a jump squat, but you take the effortless 3.0. Wait, what did you say? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, okay. Here's Claude Isco. He missed his leaving drinks, but don't let him go without an X. Oh, okay. Flexibility, boss. To cross these platforms, just press down and A. There you go. VIP. Take a deep breath, boss. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. See that? It's really important, boss. That's really important, boss. You can find gross solary. Gross solary? Oh, wait. No, say it again. You love money. Okay. Come on, break this steel and get your weapon. We'll soon get that cloak of yours warmed up. Behemoth? Behemoth. Crush your target with a heavy, deafening blow. Oh, that's like that shape-shifting cloak. It's almost as supple as I am. Okay. Oh, I see. That's an ability. Do you believe it? That was wild. Okay, we've got a new insight. Trying to turn the volume up a little bit for myself. Frenzy. Okay. Fire arrow. So we've got some insights. Got tutorials. Ghosts are at the very bottom of Death Inc.'s company hierarchy. These minions are more commonly referred to as disseasonal workers who, like their colleagues created by the Sorrows, are not subject to Death Inc.'s undead worker labor agreement. In that case, what are you even doing here? To boost numbers in all departments without exception. Spooksman. All multinationals have specific departments, which are defined according to a hierarchy. Ghosts, like all other employees and minions at Death Inc., have their superiors. They are known as the Spooksmen, and to highlight their managerial qualities, namely violence and a complete lack of subtlety. I like the humor. During his studies at the old Cornell University, like Cornell, where undead entities learn to bend space and time to their own will, Death picked up his first pit book, in which he enters all his arcane creations. The first of these concepts became the Fire Arrow spell. This spell really turns up the heat on the battlefield. Very cool. And the Behemoth. We all have bad days at work, and Death particularly hates when people take him for an idiot. Edbert Behammer, for example, was one of the male department's best managers, but he had the annoying tendency to push the envelope a bit too far. If a colleague was talking too loudly, rather than simply asking them to quiet down a bit, he jumped straight to headbutting them. He was big into body language. Aha. I think that's all the new stuff. No, that sucks. You're injured. No need to worry. Harriet's here. Take this enema. Anima? LB to heal. Okay. Consume anima to heal all your injuries. Injuries are the grayed out part of your HP. Make a note of that because it's important. But if your storage is full and you get a new one, there's no need to worry. They will merge into a golden anima. And that's even better than at healing. Golden anima heals your injuries and restores your missing HP. Quite effective. Oh, I see. Excellent, boss. You've really shaped up. Well done. Let's not forget, though, so far you've only trained with my friends. They've gone easy on you since they owe me a coffee. So from now on, it's the real thing. Keep your wits about you. Got that? Yes, 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 very well. Next time we're going to skip the tutorial, thank goodness. Yes, give it your all, boss. Whoops. Whoops. Damn it. Employees. Harriet. Business coach. Great, great, great to the power of n. Distant second cousin of death. Great, great, great to the power of n. Distant second cousin of death. Harriet could have taken up a similar career, but... Oh, Harriet's a woman. Okay. But she instead opted to try her luck at the 2098 Extreme Olympic Games before passing away in a dramatic hang-gliding javelin throwing competition. Where does she get all her energy from? Jerry claims she drinks really sugary coffee when nobody's looking, and Orville thinks she's propped up by cybernetic prostheses. That kick in when she starts to flag. Harriet has another explanation. Pure talent. Okay, so we're in the offices of death. Flying book. Binders, paper charts, photo organization charts, ancient folders. Nothing escapes what Patrick calls the atrocious curse of bitter documentation, or ACBD for short. If a document isn't consulted often enough, it comes to life and takes vengeance for its neglect. Alright. Ow. Ingots. As you explore the company and put your employees in their places, Joe records and calculates your performance. You can offer him ingots to invest in new equipment, extra weapons to inspire... Okay, so there's some meta stuff to this. It is a roguelite. I know it's a roguelite, so I guess it does have some metagame stuff, too, to take on each run. Extra weapons to inspire the cloak spells for Pitbook, food items, decorative elements from Muriel, even new contracts from Jocelyn. You can earn ingots at the end of a game, score appraisal by eliminating enemies and on the vault floors. Ingots unlock unexpected opportunities to further develop your company. Okay. Blue animas are bursts of life essence. Each burst can be used to heal 15% of your max HP. Injuries are displayed in gray on your health point bar. Bursts of golden anima are rare and precious. These bursts let you perform a pure heal for 15% of your max HP. A pure heal heals injuries and restores your lost health points. Press LB to heal yourself. Yeah. All right. Nice. Pyroghost. Ghosts are not usually capable of expressing emotions. Sorry, one second. I don't really need this for sound checking anymore, so I'm just gonna remove them from my ears. Ghosts are not usually capable of expressing emotions other than boredom or indifference, but there are some exceptions. For example, after repeating the same mundane tasks over and over again, hundreds of times, they can begin to feel frustrated. This results in devastating flames erupting from their tired faces, which is never a good sign, magically speaking. Oh, Quantum Solary. Ouch. Oh, I see how this works. Okay. Hell yeah. we've got a boss. Or a challenge room. Ouch. Very nice. HR office. T. OSHA. That's funny. Don't forget, boss, each weapon or spell has a different frenzy. Left trigger and X or Y or B and bam, out come the big guns. Stop repeating everything, Harriet, it's really getting on my nerves. I was there for the tutorial, remember? Yes, you say that, but then you don't always listen. That's true. So what is this, floor A1? This is the HR office. Ah, fuck. Gotcha. Oh, what's this? Thirsty. Temporarily gain lifesteal. Thirsty grants 5% of lifesteal for 15 seconds. Elegant vial containing highly pressurized lifesteal. This is one of the Dreadstory's favorite ways of doing surprise inspections among employees of Death. The substance is a subtle chemical composition approved by the Thirsty. Oh, IRS is capitalized. That's funny. Or Inadvertent Ruin Service. A very reassuring administrative body, in other words. Holy shit. Everything's like a play on actual business shit. That's funny. Ow. Ooh. That's really funny. Alright, that was a bit of a waste. Ooh, we survived. Cool. I need some health. Ooh, is that an ingot? No, that's something to heal me with. Cool. Oh, who are you? That's Mr. OSHA. Oh, sir, you finally decided to step out of your office. Work at Death Inc. goes on, with or without you. I'll spare you my own thoughts on the matter. Your absence hasn't stopped the sorrows from going above and beyond. We've got our work cut out. Curses, for example, if you can remember. Assaulting an employee costs the company money. Minions too. When it comes to it, curses can help with that. Look. Cloak Swish applies an effect while launching a cloak attack. Incantum. Spells deal +4 damage. Let's do the Health Sparkle. Simple formality. Gain a curse. Curses grant you passive advantages. These are abilities that influence your gameplay. They are ranked in 3 categories in accordance with the main pillars of Death Inc.'s business philosophy. Red for daring, which relates to scythe and cloak attacks. Green for excellence, which involves spells and mana. And blue for innovation, which has to do with useful matters like healing, defense, etc. Curses are categorized by rarity index, common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, pretty standard. Rank, place in your curse tree from 1 to 6. You can choose to specialize in a single curse color or mix it up. Both will have significant repercussions on your score appraisal. Watch out, some curses come with a penalty, which is the cost to pay for a good skill. And these are a bunch of the effects. Another page of effects. Another page of effects. We don't need to read all of these. But it's nice to know that they're there. Destroy Steely to reveal its contents, a shape-shifting variant for your cloak. A spell, it'll also help you gain progress because you could find an improved weapon. Lithomancy is a powerful method of preserving work equipment and making sure it stays fresh, so to speak. Magic Stone remains the material of choice for weathering any event. Only Death has the power to break the official seal of Death Inc., which locks a Steely. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Mr. OSHA, Health and Safety Inspector. Tony OSHA has never once smiled in his whole life, and he's not about to start now. Well, okay, he does smile sometimes, but only on those rare occasions when his natural cynicism bears witness to the irony of a truly scathing situation, like when a colleague finds themselves locked in the copy room for days. Okay, I think that's a good place to mark for YouTube. Just to try and keep these short and sweet.